Searching for profitability, here's a plan for you. Good day, folks. Welcome to my YouTube channel. It's Theo, and yeah, it's a pleasure having everybody back on the YouTube channel. Happy New Year. And yeah, it's 2022, and a lot of things has basically been going on. Basically gaining mastery and a lot about the markets. But in this video, I'll basically be giving a proper insight into how to create a trading plan, like a trading approach, or what you want to see on the charts before you place a trade. Models that would actually guide you on the right path into placing a trade. So yes, that's what we're talking about in this video, this YouTube channel, on this YouTube video. Sorry, I'm just a bit nervous. Yeah, so let's dive right into it on the start. Let's go. Okay, so when we're talking about like having a trading plan or building a trading approach for yourself, the first thing is to find trade setups. Okay, now find trade setups or finding trading setups is the first approach to this. Now the point is, when you're looking for a trading setup or trading ideas you will be looking to engage in the market, it can be of two ways. Okay, it can be discovered by you, or can be something already outlined that works in the space already. So it can be a new method you developed yourself, or something that is taught by someone or your mentor. That's what it basically is. So the first step is to finding the right trading setups. Okay, the right trading setups, finding the right trading setup, which is the first approach towards building the right trading plan. It's the first approach to building the right trading plan. Okay, now with this out of the way, the question is, what is the right trading setup? Now, some people would basically be looking to look to trade support and resistance, which is buying support and selling at resistance. While some people would basically be looking to trade smart money concepts such as breaking market structure, shifting market structure, and return to other blocks. But it all depends on what you are comfortable with. A trading setup is not about how well the setup plays. It's about how well the setup plays out, but it all still falls down back into the comfortability it gives a trader. The comfortability in the sense that, can this trader, or you as a trader, can you spot these things over and over again? Can you engage it when you see it over and over again? This is the real question when it comes to finding the right trading setup. This is the real question when it comes into finding the right trading setups. Now, once you've found the right trading setup, once you've discovered the right trading setups that work for you, the next thing is to backtest. Okay, the next thing is to backtest such setup. Now, the idea to backtesting is not to show you it works perfectly in the past. No, okay. Well, some people say that's the idea, but when it comes to backtesting, my own perspective is to backtest that setup enough so you know that you have a sample space of such setup. Now, let's take for instance, you're trading accumulation, manipulation, and distribution. Now, there's a certain template or a certain way which people consider accumulation and manipulation to occur. Okay, some say accumulation, then a manipulation, then a distribution. Okay, yes, this is how it is on paper, but the backtesting gives you an idea of how it forms in real time in the market. It might not just be, or it might not happen picture perfect the way it happens on paper. Okay, so I hope we all get the points behind backtesting. Backtesting is to basically help you so you have at least 20 plus trade samples out of every setup you'll be trading. So let's take for instance, now I don't trade 3 setups, but it's an example. Okay, I basically trade 3 setups in the market. Me backtesting these 3 setups, or one out of these 3 setups, is to give me an insight into how this thing would occur in the market, how to know or how to understand if there is this type of market scenario. Would I be able to find this type of setup in it? Now, the first 2 steps towards creating a proper trading plan is number one, finding the right trading setups. Number two is backtesting. Now, the third thing when it comes to finding the right trading setup, okay, the third thing when it comes to finding the right trading setup is documentation. Now, documentation, okay. Now, documentation in the sense that you'll be creating a document with every criteria ranging from entry to exit to how it forms and how you will be engaging it. The documentation is to guide you. The note for every single thing from the back testing to the setup is to help you manage your risk properly, to help you have an idea of these setups, and to help you improve on your risk management style. Okay, every setup would have the risk management style to approach it. Okay, they will basically have a risk management style that you would use when engaging them. And when it comes to documentation, it helps you have an example of a good trade formation, how a good trade formation should be for every single setup, so that you have a visual representation of it. So the documentation is not just to help you better your risk management, to give you an idea, it's just to help you have a visual, it's to help you also have a visual representation of what a good trade formation should look like. Remember, it won't be the way it is on paper, but it's going to have the like formation. Okay, so basically documentation will help you create entry criteria, notes for each setup, manage your risk, help with your risk management style, and also help you have a better visual representation. Now, to the fourth thing when it comes to creating a trading plan. Okay, when it comes to creating a trading plan, now I some people would say this doesn't matter, okay, but the point is, print it out. Now, I know it might sound a bit alien to you, but you need to print out these documents for safety purpose, and it serves as a quick go-to. Okay, it serves as a quick go-to. It should always be on your trading desk. It serves as a quick go-to for you whenever you're trading, so you can basically have something to go through over and over again. This helps you with sufficient data. It basically helps you with sufficient data, something to help you review your trades, and something to help you improve on and better every of your trading criteria, entries, exits, management, and all. And see, so far, once you have it printed out and you go through it religiously, you would even come up to figure out that you might delete a few setups from your trading plan. You will help you understand that, oh, you don't need this setup anymore. It's not paying you as much as it has paid when you were back testing. Okay, so possibly, or you find them once in a while, once in the blue moon in the market. This will just help you understand how to go by this process, how to flow with this process. Now, these are the four major process in creating a trading plan. And you might be wondering, what is the point of having a trading plan? Now, the point of a trading plan is to have specific rules and criteria for everything you do in the market. Remember, specific rules and criteria for everything you do in the market. Now, I'll be very candid. In the beginning, you have to, or you find it difficult going through your trading plan. Now, the difficulty comes with, in your mind, you're actually how would I put it, you're actually cautious of what you want to do, but the trading plan gives you another sense of feeling of cautiousness, where, okay, it is more detailed, but what you have in your mind might not be detailed as what you have in the document. So in the beginning, you might have a difficult time going through your trading plan, but overall, you have time. When you take losses that you're not meant to take, or you rush into that trading scenario you're not supposed to rush into, you will have time to go through your trading plan, and you will develop some kind of fluency in the sense that you develop some type of relationship with your trading plan, and not just the plan alone, the criteria, the rules, which, to the extent that the cautiousness you had before would evolve to the fact that there is a new, okay, once you become intimate with your trading plan, you will no longer need to even check the trading plan anymore to see if the setup fits, because your mind already know these setups fit and this setup do not. So one thing I want you to remember is that you should always find time to go through your trading plan. And when you find time to go through your trading plan, it will basically help you with refining your trading plan, your method, or your strategy. Because over time, as a trader, you will need to evolve. Market conditions don't stay the same, don't stay stagnant. There's always a reason to evolve. And coming to the end of this video, according to the book, I read a book once, which is Trading in the Zone. You need to have at least, that's why I mentioned 20 trade setups. Okay, you need to have at least 20 trade setups of a specific trade you'll be taking, which would basically serve as a good sample for you to evaluate your profitability of such setup. But one thing you need to do is you need to keep in mind that if you backtest a certain setup on 10 pairs in a certain year, it turns out to be profitable, but do not rely on it, because it was just a year out of many years, which could basically be an easy trading year. So one thing I say is, we decide to it has happened to me before in the past, and it sometimes it happens when I try to like restructure my setup, when I see something nice online and I try to like include it into my model when I trade, and I just decide to take a year and backtest. It goes well that year, and I try to apply it in current market situation and just keep acting up, or sometimes take my stops out, then move my direction, or sometimes doesn't even get to my POIs before it moves, doesn't get to my limit orders, my pending orders before it moves. I've realized that it's because of I did take out time to backtesting just a year of data. Rather, I should have backtested in more, or on more price data, which would have spanned for like 10 years or 20. I trade just few pairs. So basically, what I should be doing was backtesting one pair on a long span of data, and not many pair on one piece of data. So over time, I've decided to always take note of this. So when you're backtesting, you only need to decide on a trading setup that you've backtested on different years and different pairs in your watch list. Okay, pairs that are your go-to whenever you want to trade, that you need to backtest such setup on those type of pair and on a long span of data before you decide or assume you have a profitable trading methodology to add to your trading model or trading idea. Now, the last but not the least is to also do well to evaluate the overall win or loss ratio. Now, you can backtest for a while and you see you keep getting wins, and just one piece of data could take back all the win later. So to me personally, if it is above 35%, it is good. Okay, if it is above 35% win to loss ratio, it is good. But I want you all to know that it's not how many times you win or you lose in the markets. Okay, it's not how many times you win or you lose in the markets. It's all about how much you win when you win and how much you lose when you lose. Because there are a lot of people, they win always in the market and they lose little, but in the end, when we check their win to loss ratio, the losses are greater than their wins. But if it's about how much you win when you win and how much you lose when you lose, you would basically understand that your risk to reward your risk to reward ratio matters 100. Like, your risk to reward ratio matters 100. So all in all, do not limit yourself to the 20 samples I've been talking about. You can have 50, 100. This just gives you like a single setup, but have 50 to 100 samples of it. This just helps give you more data and helps you understand how to approach these things when you see them in the market. Okay, so there you have it. I hope you did learn a thing or two from everything we talked about in this video. I'll catch you in the next video. Good luck and good trading. Bye for now.